Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for September 2021. It is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate for you guys, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future. And then we will get into your person's energy and your energy. And as always, I like to say a huge shout out and thank you to everyone who has been here and supported. And if you are new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I also do personal readings, and that information is in the description box. All right, so while I was shuffling, waiting for the trash truck to make its loud noises and get beyond my house, the Ten of Pentacles showed up. And immediately I got a sense, and then the Four of Cups in reverse. So it gave me the indication that something's going to be coming in the month of September that is around your money. There could be a significant increase in money. It could be a gift. It could be that work starts to pay off in a different way. If you do something that can fluctuate, I feel like there's going to be an increase. So as this new moon comes in, there's a big indication to set your intentions on. Let's say you have a goal you want to meet. If you're in sales, or you have something that you want to increase as far as your business is concerned, and you know that that's going to create more income, that's what it's pushing towards. It's like, get focused on that, set your intentions, and then with the Virgo energy, just use that to set like a daily schedule, something that you can do step by step that's going to get you to that place, that goal that you want to reach. All right, so let's get into your recent past. We have the Eight of Cups with the Hermit in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. In your current energy, we have the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Cups. And then in the near future, we have the Emperor, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. And then the overall energy we have is the Two of Wands. So your mind could be very much about setting future goals, whether it be financial, how you want your relationship to look. Maybe there's some significant changes that you want to make, and you know that you can have everything that it is that you want. And now it's time to put things into motion. Take those steps. Like I said, it's a practical energy with the Virgo energy. So you want to take the steps, create the vision board, do whatever it takes to allow yourself to see it, and then day by day take the steps towards what's going to create that future that you are hoping for or want to see. All right, so in the recent past, we have the Eight of Cups with the Hermit in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. This to me is just leaving behind an energy of constant I want to say introspection, but it's not a word. So, okay, we have a visitor, guys. I apologize. Hold on a second. She is beautiful, yes, and that just, to me, says that the angels are around because she's my white angel kitty. She has blue eyes. She's beautiful. But she does like to get in the middle of the reading, so I apologize. That's actually a really good omen. It's saying that you're walking away from anything that is dark and you're moving to a light side of things. So where you may have been going back and forth about a decision of some kind of an energy that you needed to walk away from, whether it be a home situation or a relationship, even a work situation, it just says that instead of constantly feeling like you have to go within, you're now making a decision and you're moving forward. It could just be around the overthinking. That's what's popping up in my head. So I want to say that. Now we'll clarify and see what comes up. All right, so the current energy with the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and then the King of Cups. This to me is saying that things are going to move very quickly. It feels like there's an energy that's either shown up in your life. If this is current, this person is existing, possibly a new love, male or female, doesn't matter. And that they have the ability to open up. They're not withdrawn. They don't emotionally manipulate. And they could be kind of creating a little bit of not an instability in a way that I would describe normal instability. It could be shaking you a little bit because you're like, this just feels kind of unusual. A lot of people are experiencing relationships that they hadn't before. So if you've been in one in the past that created that kind of instability, this person wants to change that for you. It's like their back is to that, and they're saying like, I don't want you to feel that way. I want to show you that having somebody who is emotionally available is okay. And it's okay if the communication is constant and more consistent, and that's normal. It's not that I feel like they want to be really pushy. I just feel that they have a tremendous amount of love to give, and they want you to know that they can create a safe space for you to do so. All right. For you to love in return. All right. Now, in the near future, we have the Emperor with the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So this is you taking your power back and also taking control of things that in one instance may not have made you happy, or at one point in your life were not making you happy. And you're like, I know how I can change this. And you're taking responsibility for that. So upcoming September, October, you could see a lot of shifts in areas of your life that maybe in the past you felt like you really had no control over. Well, now things are changing. So where you may have felt a little bit unstable, you're able to save. Maybe the money, like I said, with the Ten of Pentacles is going to be more. So you're going to feel like you can save. You can feel like you can hold on to things and still be able to live the life that you want to live. Now, is there an indication of things that were possibly a little bit, let's just say it, unhappy? And if that's the case, that's okay. Because like I said, the Emperor's energy is all about taking control of things that you can take control of and releasing the things that you can't. So if there are people you could have let them go that were creating any kind of up and down in your life, you could still be releasing people, family members, because that is very much about family. And whether it be stability or not, you don't have to be living with them. They could just be family members or friends or something of that sort. And now you're like, nope, it's okay. I'm just going to release that. I know that I have control over how I feel. I can take responsibility for my actions. And that's the same when it comes to your money. You can make decisions now that make you feel like you're more empowered and in control. All right, so let's look at the Eight of Cups with the Hermit in reverse. This is for Sagittarius. All right. Let me cut that card one more time. There we go. Okay, and then we have the Six of Wands, which is great. So whatever it is that you're leaving behind, whether it be a state of mind or an emotional situation, it's very much about emotional baggage, things that weigh you down. This is that sense that I feel really good about leaving that behind. It's not serving me anymore. I just don't need it. I'm not going to stay in this energy. And then we have the Four of Swords, because you did the processing, you did the thinking about those situations, and you knew in order for you to feel like you were getting a grip on things and getting to the place that you're going to be in the future, that you were going to have to feel good about those decisions. And I think you thought them through thoroughly before you made any choices. And it did turn out in the right, maybe in the right, I want to say the right direction, the right way, in other words. And then we have the Two of Wands. Even though you couldn't see what the result was going to be, you trusted in that moment that making that decision was what's going to be best for you. So again, the Four of Swords with the Six of Wands is just great energy. Now you could be dealing with Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus energy, as well as Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then we also have Virgo here. All right, so let's clarify the Eight of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. All right, this is for Sagittarius. So there we have the Tower, which is great changes. And then we have the King of Wands and the World card. I love this because that means a cycle has closed out, along with the Tower card and the Eight of Wands. So you're closing out a cycle of anything and anyone and any situation that was creating any kind of instability. You could have been dealing with somebody in the past that was very narcissistic and difficult, and this big shift means that you're closing that out. No more dealing with those types of energies. This means big change. This means big positive change and quick movement. And again, that's someone who is very different from someone in the past. Like I had explained, this person's full of love. They're emotionally available. They're not emotionally manipulative. That cycle is over. And to me, the way that I actually put the cards in my hand and held them up, says it to me even more. This person probably created some kind of instability that changed. You started moving forward, and then this energy shows up and shows you that yes, the steps you took in the past are going to benefit you because somebody beautiful shows up in that energy to express to you, hey, I do have what it takes to be in a relationship, and I'm not the same person that you may have dealt with in the past. All right. So we'll put those back really quickly. This was important. So we had the Tower, and there we go. All right, now let's look at the Emperor with the Four of Pentacles. All right, so we have the Magician in reverse, and then we have the Fool card, and then the Lover's card. So as far as what you were hoping for, you could have been manifesting someone in your life that was very strong and stable, the same way you are and the way you're showing up. And the Magician in reverse is just saying to trust that your manifestations are coming true. They're starting to show up in your current energy because of the major changes and choices that you've made. And like I said, this is about holding back, and in a good way, it's putting up boundaries. So if someone had breadcrumbed you in the past, this is a little bit of a twist on the story, then that's what is the opposite that's showing up. That sounded a little tongue twisted. I know. We'll get it all out, I swear. This is just a little bit of a strange reading right now. The energies are kind of all over the place. You could be feeling that way, but I feel like it's moving in the right direction, which is the best part. The Fool is saying do trust and take a leap towards those things that are showing up for you. Try to trust that, yes, you can have the things that you had dreamt of. Yes, you can have the manifestations that you set. You're probably in a place where you've experienced some of them showing up more recently, and that's giving you faith. And they're saying just keep that faith and keep moving forward and keep taking chances where you know things are going to pay off. We don't always know for sure, but in this case, I'm going to say that yes, you can be almost 100% sure that the steps you take now, the grounded steps, are the ones that are going to pay off. And that's going to help you release even more of the things from the past that were not serving you. It's just going to make you feel better to release that energy and to be in a place of trust and faith because, like I said, you've taken your power back. All right. So I'm going to clear these. And it was about the Lovers as well. Let's skip to that for a second because it was on the bottom of the deck. It's having faith that if you put up proper boundaries and you maintain that status, that place of I have control of what goes on in my life and what I allow into my life, then relationships can balance out. You can see the kind of love that you've always deserved. All right, let me clear this really quickly and we will get into the person that's on your mind. So it could be different from what we picked up in the main energy. So think about them for just a moment, and here comes the trash truck again. I'm sorry, guys. It's been interrupted, and I wish I could stop and restart, but for some reason, I don't know how to do that on my camera. It's actually my phone, so I apologize. We'll just talk a little bit louder. All right, so your person's energy is the Five of Cups in reverse and the King of Pentacles. Then we have the Knight of Swords and the Moon card. Your energy is the Six of Wands with the Five of Wands in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse, and then the Ten of Cups in reverse. And then the overall energy is the Eight of Wands. So this could be very different. There's not a whole lot of movement or action in this particular relationship. So let's see how your person's feeling. To me, it seems as though they're holding back emotions. They're not expressing things that they feel. Maybe they're very hurt by something that has been said within the relationship or done. And it created, here's the thing, they want to focus on their stability. So they may not be in a place where they really want to deal with past emotions, or they're trying to put that to bed and focus on what's most important to them right now. So that's going to be their stability. Now, if you're not with this person, it feels like they want to come back into your life and tell you that they had fears because they were trying to get over some emotional experience that they had had that it had nothing to do with you. That's what it feels like. And let you know that if they were holding back, that that's why. You may have gotten this explanation from a person that you are currently with as well. Maybe they're finally going to speak up and tell you, hey, this is the reason why I was acting the way that I was. I had a little bit of fear. I've experienced some bad emotional things in the past, and I really have to focus on my work. And that can be tough for some people because my stability is so important to me. So there's a combination of a couple different things this person seems to be feeling, but they definitely want to come in and make sure that they give you the clarity that you deserve. All right. So your energy is the Six of Wands with the Five of Wands in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. This is you saying you want victory. Yes, you do want something to work out, it feels like, with this person, but you don't want to deal with the drama. And you want to put any past disappointments or relationships behind you. You're not interested in dealing with them. You just want to have a good, happy, well-balanced relationship. And I like the wreaths in this particular card because that, to me, brings up the King and the Queen. It just represents it for me. It's what I see as a reader. And that tells me that you want someone who is your other half. And if that was the person that showed up in the main, I think if they had something that they were holding back or they hadn't been telling you exactly what was going on, they're very open emotionally. So they are willing to work on the relationship, be very honest with you. And I think that's going to help you feel like you can move forward because you just don't want to deal with these things that have happened in the past. You're done with the drama. You're done with the BS. All right. So I'm going to do the Romance Angels. This is for Sagittarius. Thank you guys for being so patient. I know it can be frustrating when there's interruptions. All right, this is for my Sages. So we have engagement, keep an open mind, express your love, and then reconciliation. For some of you, it may be a reconciliation, separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. For those of you who have been apart, I feel like there is a coming together for some of you because there's going to be some clarity brought to you, as well as some revelations that this person had. They may express to you why they were holding back or why they had fear about settling down. Could it lead to engagement? Definitely. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Like I said in the main reading, you may not be used to somebody who's so emotionally available, and then you meet this person and it's like, this is a little odd. It feels weird or it feels different. And then we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And then reconciliation. Like I said, for some of you, it could be. For others of you, if you don't want the past back, I totally get it. I say that in all my readings. Someone from your past is returning to your life. All right, so let's get a possible outcome for you. This is for Sagittarius. All right, so we have the Chariot. It could be moving very quickly, the Knight of Cups, and then you have somebody who moves at a normal pace. And then we have the High Priestess in reverse. That sounded like a contradiction. The Five of Cups in reverse and the Hierophant. So is it going to move into a full-on committed relationship quickly? Maybe not right now or within the month of September, but I do see that it will move forward in the future with the Chariot card. This is somebody who wants to move at your pace. In other words, they're very comfortable moving at a normal pace. Now, will there be a lot of communication like we saw with the Eight of Wands? I feel like that is the case. So they may communicate on a regular basis, but they also are patient in love. The High Priestess in reverse and the Five of Cups. There's a part of you that may wonder if this is too good to be true. So if somebody shows back up from the past and you're like, wait, is this real? Like, is this person come around? I'd say yes, they got over whatever it was that was holding them back, and now they're in a position that they can move forward, which is actually kind of commendable, only if they didn't do something really nasty to you, obviously. If they had projected their own stuff onto you and they're emotionally manipulative, I wouldn't obviously suggest anybody go to that or go back with that. But it just seems like they needed to get over something and they weren't paying attention to their intuition at the time. I do feel like this is going to come together and it's going to move forward. So I hope this is happening for some of you. Now I'm going to get into the Lover's Oracle. All right, this is for Sagittarius. All right, this card feels right. We have Twin Flames, your passion ignites. It could be for some of you. And then we have Secret Admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So the person that you've met recently, they could feel a lot deeper. Or if this is someone from the past, they could show up and express to you that they have deeper feelings than you even thought they did. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. That was beautiful. All right, so last but not least, let's get a couple of the wisdom of the oracle for you. Spirit messages. This is for Sagittarius, please. Okay. So we have fork in the road. You may have a decision to make about that. Observer, a leg up, and then we have come to the edge and the fates. So this could be, you could feel like this is a fated relationship, and that reduces to an 8, which is about infinity. So it could be that this is the one you feel like you could end up spending the rest of your life with. So we have fork in the road. Maybe you have a tough decision to make about this. Do you or don't you? And then we have observer. This is a 49, which reduces to a 13. It's also a 4. You could be seeing a lot of 4s. It's showing up a lot, which to me, excuse me, is a lot of money. It's not for everybody, but that's how I see it. That's how I feel it, and that's why they're telling me that. So I wanted to share that as well. That you could just be looking at things from the outside and wanting to make sure that you pick up on every little thing that shows up for you. So being observant is obviously a very good thing. A leg up. I wanted to immediately say when I saw this card that you have a leg up on the competition. So if you're in a work situation, like we were discussing about sales, or you have a business, that there's other competitors that do what you do, I'd say you have a leg up on that. And then we have come to the edge. This is a 9. So this is like you're already doing, closing out those old cycles and starting fresh. Just trust in the feelings that you're getting and jump. You had the Fool card, so it is about taking a leap of faith. All right, my loves, thank you for getting through that with me. I'm so sorry again about the interruptions. Thank you so much for all of your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you'd like a personal, that's in the description box. And I hope you guys have a great month. Of course, I'll see you in the next week's reading. Take care. Love you lots.